everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of the Insomniac Views podcast. How's everybody doing?
5? Are we sure?
Yeah, it's 5.
Yes, it's episode 5, Moda.
Okay. I have trouble counting sometimes. Anyway,
This is where we look on the social media and we see that Moto has posted 4.
how bold of you to assume that I put numbers.
All right, that's fair.
Do you realize how long it took me to remember my own phone number?
That's funny. I don't even know my phone number, so
Love
that
it.
doesn't that argument means nothing to me.
That's
Wait,
actually
not.
That's actually kind of funny. That explains why it took you. Why you said just a second when I asked you for your number the other day when I sent that package.
When the fuck do I call myself? Let us just continue with that goddamn argument. No one calls themselves. Why the fuck could I remember? Plus, anyone I communicate with is on Discord. Why do I need my phone number memorized?
I call myself sometimes.
Well, I don't.
Why?
Yeah, why?
2 reasons. One, if I text myself, I'll get a notification on my phone about that text, so it's a reminder.
Okay, but that's in
And
the
then
message
if
history,
and
so I just...
I was gonna say, if I call my number, it sends me to my voicemail. So I just have myself on speed dial, even though, yes, I know I can just hit 1.
Exactly. There's literally speedier ways than having to type out my number. Why would I do the long way?
But also, I do give out my number to people on occasion, so...
See, that's the difference. I don't give out my phone number to random people.
Well, they're not random people. They're acquaintances that I've just met that day.
That's pretty...
Still random.
Yeah.
At least I know their names.
So, if Jim Bob Jr. the third walked up to you out of nowhere and told you your name, you just give him your phone number?
Here's a question. Do I like this person?
You don't know. You've only met them for 5 seconds.
Then no.
Okay.
I have to have met them that day and actually liked them.
Okay. At least you
also-
have some criteria.
Yeah. No, to be fair, the times that I've done that is when I've gone to events to socialize. It's like the whole point is just to socialize.
All right. I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Socializing is fun. I want to do it some more. But I work. Got all the nights and it's rude. And I hate it.
And then you gotta do is just
Socialize.
tackle them all. No.
Who socializes?
Socialization. All right, but before we get too off topic, straight away, Moda,
Yo.
you had something you wanted to talk about for the
Yes,
indie stuff.
I wanted to talk about indie games. Because indie games deserve way more respect.
If this goes off on a tangent about Cookie Clicker.
It's not
I
about...
swear to God.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of Cookie Clicker,
God damn it.
I've been leaving it off for longer and longer periods of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
like, I'm pretty much just like checking it once or twice a month.
I see.
But no, I'm not over it, if that was the question you were going to ask.
Okay. Damn.
I'm just not at the point where I can do where I could progress by being active. I'm at the inactive point now. So I can just all I can do is just sit here and wait.
I see.
Like I can't even do the garden because the garden takes fucking hours to grow anything. Anyway, indie games. Before I go off on a tangent about Cookie Clicker.
Okay.
All right.
I'll say, because indie games deserve way more respect. Because there are times where it's either made by one person or a small group of people that work their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Like, look at, I think the best example are Pixel. They made Cave Story.
Right. I'm familiar with the game. I don't think I've played it, though.
Here's the thing about Cave Story. It started off for free as a freeware on his website.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's on Steam for like $20. So first of all, he played the long game, and that's amazing. Go Pixel.
Right.
But also like
So
the
there-
indie games that managed to just explode in popularity, like Stardew Valley, just by being really, really polished.
True.
Yeah, Stardew's been pretty
look at it.
productive.
Like, look
Yes.
at how many hours a certain someone put into that game.
Right? Shade.
No,
No,
you're talking about the wrong person here.
wrong
No,
person.
I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about the right person.
No. I actually tell you my Stardew hours are not that high at all.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
I'm just guessing.
Actually, how many hours? I actually don't think I played much of Stardew. I've played 31 hours.
Ooh, how much have I played? I know I played quite a bit.
I can easily tell you how many hours I've played.
0.
Yeah.
Compared-
I've never even installed the game.
107 hours. Interesting.
Compare that. Wait, seriously? 107 hours
Yeah.
for Stardew. That's hilarious because
Yeah.
for Sunhaven, I have 107 hours, 0.9.
Oh, mine is 0.7.
Oh, I was fucking close to being the exact same, but for different games.
Almost did, yeah.
Yeah, that's my Sunhaven. That's the one I played more than Stardew. But anyway,
Sunhaven. Let's see. How many hours do I have in Sunhaven?
How do
38.1.
I check my longest played?
I do not know.
Because I'm pretty sure at this point it stopped being Terraria. Because it used to be Terraria.
I'm curious what Terraria is actually for me. Although, the problem with
Oh, I'm
Terraria is it's split in half for me.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's also, since I've been playing modded, it's also, it counts under the T mod loader
Ooh,
instead of
right.
Terraria.
So I
Oh.
just went and checked my hours in Google Clicker just because I was curious.
Yeah?
988.6.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Yeah. Here we go. Here, my Terraria one. Let's see. Normal Terraria has 669.9 hours. And the modded one has 81.7 hours.
You know, I think my longest played game, sadly, still remains to be World of Warcraft.
Oof.
I mean,
Yeah. Because I haven't played since 2018-ish. And at that point, my total play time was hitting the 3-4 year mark.
That's fair.
okay, yeah, my time in Terraria is 166.4. I have, what did I have? VTube Studios. Oh, right, that's right. I remembered I used VTube Studios for the one that Shade gave me, for the model that he gave me.
Yep.
Right.
I'm curious to see
Okay,
if
but
there's-
here's the
continue.
thing that I noticed about indie games.
Yep.
Just to wrangle us back on topic for a sec. I was looking through a game of a list of like the top 100 indie games of all time,
Okay.
and I'm scrolling through these, and I go, these all came out like 5 years ago. There was only a small handful that came out longer than that. I've like indie games is one of the things where like it's always constantly being made, so there's always new ones, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
not everyone plays those series or like that kind of genre of games. Because like, what's one indie game that's a bit weird? Fuck it, Dust and Elysian Tale. Like, not everyone will play that game because not everyone's a furry. Meanwhile,
I'm
there's
not,
me.
I'm not a furry, and I've played the game.
I know I'm making dumb jokes, but like, it's not a game that would immediately appeal to everyone, you know.
True.
Like just by art style alone.
I don't know. I mean, the art style's actually what pulled me into that game. I honestly did not expect such a polished game and story.
Right? It's so good. But you know what I mean? Like someone would look at that and be like, that's not my cup of tea just by looking at it, you know?
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
And then it just makes me think that a lot of those. Oh, sorry, you want to say it?
I was gonna say I typed into Steam looking up just indie game, just so I could make a stupid joke like, yes, what when you said what's an indie game, I was like, I know. How about the indie game? And then there's actually a game called Indie Game Sim. There's also Indie Game the movie,
I have
Indie
that.
Game Farmer. But yeah, wasn't expecting that.
I actually have that movie. I haven't watched it yet.
Interesting.
It came in a big bundle of other indie games.
Yeah. I apparently have Indie Game the movie as well. I think that probably came in something that was off a Humble Bundle.
It comes with Super Meat Boy, Fez, and Braid. Actually, have you two played Braid?
I don't think so.
Yeah, don't think so.
It is a game. It's an interesting game. It's like a puzzle platformer.
Yeah. Own it, but yeah, no, I've not played.
It's a puzzle platformer with time manipulating elements. It was pretty fun. I wanted to 100% complete it, but I never did. I still have one achievement left to do. Actually, speaking of a Super Meat Boy, did you hear that he made another one?
Wait, they made a sequel?
Kinda. It's called Super Meat Boy. Is it
Forever?
Yeah, Forever.
So
That's the one that's the infinite runner, right?
It's an auto runner, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. 5,000 plus levels, so you can play the game over and over and over without seeing the same level twice.
That can neither be taken. That can be taken in two different ways. No, I don't know. Whenever they say like we have thousands upon thousands of rooms, I just think, oh, thousands and thousands of rooms that kind of look the same.
It's possible that happens, yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe I just play too much roguelites, where all the rooms look the same anyway.
Okay, so the original Meat Boy was released in 2010, and this was released last year.
Yeah.
That explains that honestly explains the glow up.
Right. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Uh-oh.
Well, shit.
It was something that Shade said.
Something I said.
It was a response to you. I don't remember. Indie games are weird because it's always fluctuating. I also feel like indie games don't stay as long as AAAs. Does that seem fair?
I mean,
typically.
I was gonna say, because like, what did we just give an example of a game I would say that kind of stayed, which was Stardew?
I said don't usually.
I know. Well, you didn't say usually at first. I was just saying at first.
Okay,
That was what I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah, they don't usually stay in the mind. Like the majority of them kind of fall to the wayside almost.
That's fair.
It's a fun game that Shade and I have been playing. That's an indie game.
All hail met him, motherfucker.
All hail met him.
What?
Void Crew.
Yeah, it's Void Crew.
Void Crew.
You don't invite me. That's rude.
You're never around. And we
Yeah.
haven't played in a while, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's also fair.
we haven't played since the recent update.
Yeah,
Right.
which was just shortly before the graduation stream.
Uh-huh.
Or, no, sorry, shortly after.
Yeah, it was that. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah, so it
was
was at
it?
the same time. It was on the same day that we got the Phasmo update.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
And
Yeah.
I was looking at this, the Void Crew. And Void Crew is a lot of fun. I'm gonna play it some more.
Yeah, they've added an automatic robot now, so you can actually technically play solo. It adds a brain turret. That are actually pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah.
They are really accurate. So I think at one point, so when the first time we played for the update, because we played I think like three-ish games.
Something like that, yeah.
The first one I didn't tell Damien what I did. I picked the ship and then I put us on the hardest difficulty we could be on, which was a difficulty we hadn't beaten yet, because it kicked us ass. And so we cleared it. And I think the only fucking reason we cleared that was because we ended up having both the auto turrets on.
Nice.
But they eat the fuck out of your power because each one of them, which is controlled by a brain, takes 4 power to turn on.
Oh, all right.
And normally the smaller ship has about 7. So you can turn on one. Because the only ship I've seen it on is the small ship. So you turn on 1, and then pretty much almost all your power is gone. And then you turn your ship on, you don't have enough to turn on the second one. So then after that, you pretty much spend the rest of your resources to build the power generators so you can turn on both the turrets. And if you have someone with you, enough hope if you found the power 2 versions of them, you can also turn their gun on too.
Sounds like a lot of work, even for first player. Single player, I mean.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, the entire game is hard work if you think about it, though.
Yeah, it really was.
On top of that, when you're the pilot, you can turn on a cruise mode, which will just make the ship keep flying in the last kind of way you were flying.
Right. Okay.
So,
like, cruise control.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I think like if you can keep, if you make yourself do like a circle and turn it on, I think it still keeps flying that way from what I'm understanding. I've only ever done a straight line so far.
Right.
So that way you can pop out of the pilot seat to do shit too. That being said, it's still not the best option if you're being murderized, because you're going in a straight line and missiles will hit you then.
Right. You can't autopilot Serpentine.
Yeah, you can't dodge as easily as you could if you had the rest of your stuff. But otherwise, it's useful. Especially if you're solo
Imagine
player.
that. Right. I was gonna say, imagine that where you just hit a button and it starts serpentining.
Right? Automatic avoid bullets. Thank you.
Right.
That would be
Missile detect mode.
fantastic.
Should be something like that where it just like it doesn't do it, but it assists. Or like it tells you where it's coming from. Does it tell you?
No, so when you're playing as a pilot, since I know I've always been the pilot for everybody, you have your
best driver, Dad.
well, that's the only reason I've gotten used to it at this point. You have your first person view, which I don't ever recommend because you're blinded to everything at that point.
But then, wish I had known about the third person view.
Yeah, then you have your third person view, which allows you to see a whole lot more. You can turn the camera around and see behind you and everything like that.
Right.
And it gives you a lot more awareness of where missiles are coming from and all that stuff. It makes it makes it much easier to dodge certain things. Easier, not it being the word. It definitely does not mean you'll dodge everything. because the homing shots on those fucking things, fuck. The only way to dodge some of them, like specifically the bomber firing, the bomber's missiles are extremely fucking accurate.
And they hurt.
And they hurt. But if
Lovely.
you have a boost, there is a way to dodge them pretty easily. And you can still dodge them with the boost, it's just a little bit harder.
Right.
And it's much easier to do when you have all your thrusters upgraded as a pilot.
Kind of makes sense. That way you'll be faster.
Yeah, you have a much better thruster kind of system going on, so you can dodge things a little bit easier.
Right.
My final upgrade is that my thrusters will last. My booster will last 90% longer,
Oh, that's really good.
and then I am maxed out.
Nice.
It's cool to play that you can play solo.
Yeah,
I want to do that to try and level up my stuff.
yeah, definitely do it. It's not bad. You just obviously you'll have to get used to piloting at that point more than anything else.
Right. It
That's-
can't be too hard. It's like driving a boat,
It depends.
probably.
It's like driving a boat that can go in multi-directional directions.
So a submarine.
The one thing I
Or a
recommend
spaceship.
is being selective on the missions you choose.
Selective?
Yeah, be careful where you go.
So
I'm
when you
bad at
select the type of missions, I mean, you're probably wanting to go as a solo player. Want to go unless you're really good at this at that point. Stay with destroying missions, like
Right.
destroy this ship or ambush this.
Oh. Right.
Because if you do like the comms upload one, you have to get out of the ship and leave your ship sitting there. Which, if you're fast enough, you might be able to be fine with that, depending on what difficulty you're on. But otherwise, your ship's sitting there as a sitting duck getting destroyed.
Right.
And your ship dies, you lose.
I was gonna say I'm an outside person, right? What's it called again?
Yes. You're
Explorer?
the scavenger.
All right. Didn't you say they have an upgrade to make it download faster?
No. You have a well, I don't know. I know you have a one that increases how much air you can be outside with.
Right. Yeah, I know we were
As
trying to get at least one of those.
yeah, as well as an upgrade to increase your thrusters on your little jetpack.
Right.
But I don't know anything else. Because like I said, that's mainly the tree you've looked at, and then Damien's looked mainly at his gunner tree as far as I'm aware, and Kuro's looked at mechanic.
Yeah, okay. It's oxygen, heat resistance, dash recharge, dash thrusters, and oxygen compression.
Yeah, there you go. All of things that are useful being outside.
Yeah.
Right.
And since I can only level up, since you can only have one tree active at a time, I don't worry about anything.
Yeah.
I know that appealed to me a lot when we played, just being able to wander around outside.
Yeah.
I wonder if the heat resistance, if I can just stick my face up the engine and have
No,
you two let it rip.
I
what
believe
happens.
heat resistance is more talking about when you're in an area that heats up, such as the second universe or galaxy.
Useful for taking less damage during scorching modifiers.
Yes.
Yeah. So
in the red
Alright.
galaxy looking thing, when you have that effect that goes scorching heat storm or whatever, or whenever I'm piloting, you can actually see these red clouds. If I drive through them, they'll heat up our ship a little bit. So if it overheats our ship too much, you'll start taking damage unless you have that upgrade.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. The only way to deal with that is turning on the O2. or whatever the
Oxygen.
fuck- Yeah.
yeah, the oxygen.
Right.
Which I'm glad we figured out how to fucking handle that now. Whenever shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fucking
that would suck the first few times.
over calibrate is clearly the way to go because man, oh man, when you run out of oxygen, if you accidentally empty out your fucking oxygen in your ship because of a fucking bug that says the safety's on but the door's still open just fine, it was bullshit. Like, literally, the safety was on. I'm like, all right, we're good. I actually clicked the button, and obviously I'm speed opening the buttons, and it just fucking eats fucking space open.
that was
Gonna say-
that was fantastic.
I remember it taking a while last time.
Well, that's only because
We
we,
accidentally decompressed the ship.
yeah, that's because we hadn't learned how to fix it yet. Best way to do that is if you over calibrate the O2, it quickly refills the oxygen into the ship. It won't ever max it back out. From what I've noticed, there's always a limit to how much it will get back to,
Right.
Yeah.
but it will be better.
And we also did learn to at least keep a door shut.
Yeah, if you keep certain doors shut, those rooms will stay pressurized still,
Right.
and so they'll be
that's good.
fine. That's why, when you're running the ship, you don't leave every door open because you depressurize the rest of the ship if something else happens.
Right. It's the same thing as in FTL.
Sure, never played it.
Never
That's
played.
so much fun.
I
so
think I
good.
tried to play. I think I tried to play it, but then I just too much management.
Yeah. There's a lot of management and a lot of reading.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun to me. I like being able to micromanage everything.
That's fair.
And plus, I can just slam on the stop button and do whatever I want in frozen time. It's great. My favorite thing to do in that game is to put everybody in the med room and then depressurize the entire ship. 'Cause as long as I'm in the med room, I don't take damage.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant depressurize like the entirety of the ship and kill everybody in the med room. I was like, all right, so
Oh no, you take damage from being in a vacuum, but the rate of healing is the exact same as the rate of damage, and you can easily upgrade a med bay to double that.
I see.
That's what I do a lot during ship fights when I get invaded. I just toss everyone into med bay because they can't die as long as they're in there.
I see.
Huh, that's actually a smart strategy, I suppose. Can't
Right.
die in the med bay. Let's toss you in the med bay and depressurize the entire ship.
Exactly. Or I just run a ship filled with that one race that depletes oxygen. Yeah, they added a bunch of races recently. It's really cool.
Nice.
There's one that just straight up deletes the oxygen in the room, so it's always depressurized.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're usually my fighter during battles, or at least when I get boarded. I know it's a really fun game, but it does. I've never beaten it. I've almost beaten it a bunch of different times, but it's a roguelike, so it's hard and it's annoying.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Good old roguelikes. They're kicking your ass.
Right?
and that's what they're good at.
Actually, you know what's a roguelite I haven't played in a while?
What?
The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I was thinking about that one too recently. Ow.
And yet another indie game that is on my need to play list.
Really? You haven't played it at all?
Really?
Not at all.
I'm surprised.
So somehow I would think you at least played the original.
Nope.
Huh.
Actually, that's the one I need to play. I need to play Rebirth. I've only ever played the original. Have you played the board game?
I mean, are you talking about the card game?
No, the Binding of Isaac board game. Well, I guess it's kind of like a card game. It's a tabletop game. How about that?
Is it the one that's supposed to be similar to Munchkins? Is that the one you're talking about?
What?
Yeah,
What is
there
Munchkins?
was. I don't know. I've never played Munchkins. I just know that it's a reference. That's what it's referenced to as being a less than good version of Munchkins.
It's called the Binding of Isaac Four Souls.
Hold on, 1 second. I have it in my closet. I'll be able to know.
Munchkin. I've never heard of that card game. What is this?
I have no idea. I've never heard of most of these games. Some of these board
All right.
games. I don't play board games, so
Yes, I have it right here. The Binding of Isaac Four Souls. My honest opinion of it, it wasn't good.
I played a game or two. I thought it was okay. I didn't like. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was that amazing. It was cool.
It was. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with not good.
Though
Compared
I
to other
will,
games
I
like
will
that.
say, right. I will say it was very easy to cheese some of the items.
It's
There was one item I remember. It was a dagger, and you can activate it at any point during any player's turn, and it does 1 damage. So what I did when I went up against my friend, I just kept attacking because they kept regenerating 1 damage after death, and then I killed him again. So yeah, it's a little easy to cheese if you try.
yeah, it wasn't. I have much better board games.
Right? Yeah. Like if I wanted to play a card game, I would just play Unstable Unicorns.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yo, the expansions for Unstable Unicorns are amazing. I need to get some more.
I'm trying to
And
remember.
my friends got.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was gonna say my friends got me 2 of the expansions for Christmas last year.
Nice.
It was really fun. Although I've had to get a 6-deck card shuffler because the deck of that game is just way too big now.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, how many expansions are there for this game?
442.
I hope
it sounds
not.
oddly specific.
It's just a random fucking number, so. Yeah. It's warm as fuck.
Okay. But no, board games are cool.
Yeah, I have a bunch in my closet. A bunch of them are Kickstarter ones.
I want to play charades. I've never played charades.
Alright. Well, I'll have to disagree on that one being a board game, but sure.
No, just like in general.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Also, I just haven't played a lot of board games. My family didn't do a whole lot of board games. The biggest board game my family plays is chess.
The biggest board game my family played was Monopoly.
That was something that. Never mind. I was just saying I used to play that.
and then destroyed all your friendships, and you never recovered again.
It wasn't that bad.
Why do you think I don't play with anybody anymore?
Yeah, it's just like how I won't ever play Uno ever again.
But we should.
Fuck no.
Why not? It wasn't that bad last time.
Time for a 24-hour Uno stream.
Nope. Listen, I gave him requirements for me to play Uno. All right.
$1,000, I remember.
Yep. That's that's the only way I'm playing fucking Uno ever again.
$1,000, huh? Okay, let's see. Moda, I can give 500.
I can also do 500.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, it's even better because I'm starting to pick up extra shifts at work.
Oh dear God.
Oh, extra hours.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on from the greatest card game of all time, Uno.
Moving on.
Shane just doesn't like that he got his ass whooped.
No.
Dude, Shane
There-
got his ass handed to him. He
What
didn't
I
even-
got was
he got
teamed up
served
on
to
by
him.
everyone in the fucking game. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Listen, when you have two people in a fucking AI screwing you over constantly, get the fuck out of here.
I blame the AI. Personally.
I blame the AI. Yep.
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
No, when two people are working together specifically to screw me over,
Don't worry. I don't remember
yes.
I
Doesn't
don't
sound like-
remember
that.
this.
It
Well,
doesn't
two
doesn't sound like something I would
fucking.
do.
Oh, no, you get the fuck out of here, you lying son of a bitch.
See, Shane, I'm too nice and kind for that.
I
doesn't
don't
sound
believe
like
it.
me.
Not get the fuck out of here.
That sounds more like something Ironside would do, not us.
Yeah, that sounds like a Iron
Oh my
Kuro type
God.
of deal.
Listen,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, you lying son of a bitches. Swear to
I mean-
fucking God.
I mean, to be fair, it does sound like something those two would do, actually.
Yeah, well, that's also something you two would do. So,
What? What do you mean? I'm an angel. I do nothing harmful.
swear to God.
Name one time I've done something harmful.
Uno.
You see, you can't think of any.
Uno. It takes fucking Uno. You just need one thing? Uno. There we go. We're done. All right,
All right,
moving on.
Name something not.
No.
Uno.
We're not doing this shit. We're just...
Oh shit. Have
Anyway.
you played DOS?
Dose? I do
Yeah.
believe I played Dose once.
What even are the rules?
I don't remember this. It was so to give you an example. I played it many years ago. Many years ago. Let's
Yeah,
see.
because I
Dose.
haven't even seen the deck now that I think about it.
Don't even think I've heard of the game.
Wait, do you remember the? Oh my god, what was it called? Like the Uno launcher.
I remember it, but I never bought it because I thought it was dumb.
It looks super dumb. Rapid fire. I think
Oh.
I think one of my schools had one.
There you go. This is the rules of Dose. 2 or 4 players that are okay. I'll give that are 7 or older. Don't care about that. Deal 7 cards each player, and 2 to the center row in the middle of the table. You play 1 or 2 cards with matching numbers to any cards in the center rows on your turn. The cards don't have to have any of the same colors. Yada yada.
Right.
Be the first person to play all the cards from your hand. Say dose when you have 2 cards left. Earn points for cards that the other players still have. So it's Uno, but you're dealing with 2 cards at once.
Right. Also, I just found a thing.
Uh huh.
I don't know how to describe it yet.
That's worrying.
That's very worrying.
It's the Uno launcher, but it's a dinosaur.
Let me guess. That probably came around the same time Jurassic Park came out.
Probably.
Jurassic World Domination.
Ah, well,
I don't think I've seen that one.
no. I think I saw.
No.
It. I saw it. It was all right. It was good. I liked it.
That's the most recent one, right?
Yeah, I really saw.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, the only Jurassic World I've seen was the first one.
I mean, it was nice to see like the old crew with the new crew.
Yes, it was.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know it was the old crew
Well,
in there too.
yeah. Were we missing anyone?
Nope. Grant was there. Malcolm was there, as was The girl. What the fuck was her name?
Right, I can't remember her name.
Ely?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Was that?
Ellie. Yeah.
I didn't know her name was spelled like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they all showed up. I think they all kind of like they were each doing their own reasoning, and they all kind of ended up meeting up together.
And the fandom got what they finally wanted initially.
Oh.
Grant and Ellie finally end up together.
Yep.
Oh, did they? Nice. Wait, were they not?
No,
No.
they weren't.
I thought they were.
That was established in the second movie, I believe.
I've only ever seen the original. I've never seen the sequel. I've seen Jurassic Park.
Uh-huh. But you've never seen Jurassic Park 2 or 3.
What the fuck?
There was a third one?
Yes.
What the fuck?
And then there was Jurassic World, then there was Jurassic World Domination.
What the fuck?
There's a total of 5 movies, Moda.
Oh, then I've only seen 2.
What
What the fuck?
For some reason, I thought there was 5. No, there
There
was
is
more than 5. I meant.
No, there's only
I thought there was
5.
more than 5. Really?
Yeah.
And you've only seen 2 of them.
Yes.
Ah, man. We need to have a movie night one of these nights.
Everyone keeps saying that constantly.
There's a lot of shit that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where I'm like, do I have enough time on this earth to watch all of these movies?
Well, I think binge watching the Jurassic Park movies is kind of priority at this point.
Yeah, gotta watch them all.
I hear that so often. Blank trilogy is your priority.
No, this is the main priority.
Yeah.
I thought Lord of the Rings was my priority.
No, Jurassic Park.
No, Jurassic Park.
All right.
We don't talk about Lord of the Rings.
Listen, all right.
I have friends who like you.
I like Lord of the Rings still, all right. But
there are a lot of people that'll fight me in the parking lot over that comment.
But
I went to a Lord of the Rings themed wedding, so it was cool.
Christ, okay, that was a bit much.
They actually brought out Shade. What's the name of the sword? Needle?
I don't remember the sword name,
Excalibur?
right? No.
No, not Excalibur.
Well, then I'm on
The one in Lord of the Rings that glows.
Master
Cal-
Sword?
Caliber. No.
Caliburn.
Wait, so Caliburn? Really?
No, it's not.
No. That was a joke.
Oh,
I think it was
okay.
Needle.
It was something needle, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, because Caliburn is literally the form of Excalibur before it was Excalibur.
Yeah. I know. That's why I said it.
It's called Sting.
Yeah, there you go.
But no, she even brought out, I don't know if it was Sting. Actually, I think it might have been an Elven blade because it had Elven letters. Either way, she
Wasn't
brought
Sting
out,
Elven?
What? Oh fuck, you're right. So it might have been Sting.
Wasn't the whole thing like the Elven weapons they sensed orcs?
I think it was a short sword. That's why it was perfect for Bilbo, because he was small.
Yeah.
I did read The Hobbit, so I am at least caught up in The Hobbit somewhat.
Yeah, I read that. I've watched it all and read it all.
I didn't finish the Hobbit trilogy. I've only seen the first 2.
Well, you're not allowed to start until you watch Jurassic Park. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
But no, the bride and the groom brought out a sword from Lord of the Rings and cut the cake with it. And the cake was designed to look like a Hobbit home.
Interesting.
You see outside of it. It was cool. I wish I knew what was going on. We did play Limbo at some point. That was fun.
Yeah.
We ended up cheating in the end because we started rolling under the pole.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
Well, it got to the point where it got too low when only like the children could bend over.
Then the children win. The fucking
No,
cheaters.
fuck that. No, why would I let children win? I'm bigger and stronger than a child. I'm gonna win, obviously.
But not flexible than a child.
Look, it's called cheating.
That's
Children have short legs. My legs are like the size of the height of a child. I just walk over the pole, and that's how I won.
that's not winning though.
Yeah, you
They
know,
did
Moda, you
declare
are
me-
what, 6'5", 6'6"?
6'4".
Yeah.
See, I hate
Close
to tell
enough.
you this. Limbo's just rigged against you, Moda. You're fucked.
Then why did I win?
Because you cheated. That's not how you win. That's not winning.
Ah,
That's
it's
like-
close enough.
That's just going, I'm going to do the long jump and then walking to the end of the jump and be like, I won.
No, that's just silly.
It's exactly what you just did.
Look, there's a key difference
Or
that makes it okay.
here you go. It's like also being like, all right, I'm gonna beat this small child in jumping jack or jump rope, and then just have the rope laying on the ground and walk over it a bunch of times.
Wait, that's not
No,
how you
that's-
do jump rope?
Oh my
It's
god!
just rude. I miss doing jump rope. I haven't done it in a while.
Oh, I don't think my ankles and my knees can handle jump rope nowadays.
Be fun to find out.
No, it wouldn't.
You'd find out. Crack.
It's like, oh my
We find out
knees.
in a loud crack and a crumple to the ground.
It's like someone called 911.
Fuck. The worst part is you just crumple to the ground. You get smacked by the fucking jump rope. Then.
Ugh.
Oh, my knees crack. Oh, my face.
Joys of being old.
Yeah.
Just wait
Go
till you
for
guys get
another
to my age.
Fuck you. Not never happening. I'm actually forever
Yeah.
young. Forgot to tell you that. I drank the forever young potion.
Shade's gonna be in the future. Shade's
Why
gonna
haven't
be
you
like,
shared?
yes, I'm 18 at heart.
Exactly.
Oh, so he's gonna be like my mother. Gotcha. Except
No,
my mom's
honestly-
except my mom's forever 28.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, I'm at least forever 21. I mean, come on now. I gotta at least be able to say I can drink.
you can drink at 28 too.
You said 18.
Oh, right, I did.
Yeah, I would. I'd be kind of screwed anytime I want to go anywhere that require me to be 21.
Yeah, true.
It's not an age I want to be stuck at. Thank you.
Yeah, 18 don't seem too fun. Because you're still in high school at 18, depending on your birthday.
No. I mean, depending on a lot of things, you could still be in high school at 21 too. Got held back
Yeah,
really a lot
true.
of times.
True, held back, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about birthdays.
But they don't do that no more. No child left behind.
Oh, they can fuck off with that.
Is that a thing?
Aye.
It is.
I thought that was just
Unfortunately,
something-
yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think there's a lot of stupid people out there nowadays?
Because I don't know. They just skip school and don't do anything.
Well, that's also why. But yeah, no, that's a thing. They don't hold you back now because of that. I think
Even
they
if
can
you
still.
so need to be.
They can actually still fight for it. Because I got held back during the time that I was technically during that time.
Right. I almost got held back.
And that was because I was in a school beforehand that did not teach me how to read whatsoever.
So there was just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, like literally, I could not, if I couldn't do anything else, I was really good at other things, but I couldn't fucking read. I was in the 3rd grade reading at like 1st grade level.
Right.
And then I got held back, and then my reading went up, and then after that, literally during like 3rd grade, there
know-
was go on.
There's a joke to be made here, but I'm not going to.
I'm ready. Anyway. Anyway, what I was gonna say is after that my reading jumped back up because I was actually in a proper fucking school that didn't suck ass. And at that point, I was far enough in my studies that there were many times where I was just sitting in class while everyone else was learning math assignment stuff. I was just sitting there reading.
Oh, I did that too. That was fun.
And
Did the teacher get mad at you too?
well, here's the thing. I was allowed to just go to the corner of the classroom and read from the teacher because I already knew how to do all that stuff because I mastered all that just fine. I was doing because technically I was pushed back from 3rd grade during that time. So I was just coming back into the same classroom. And so yeah, I think I literally sat in the corner of the room. And there's all these this little corner where there was like a kind of like a library corner, and just read the book Everest, and then took a test on it because we had reading we had like a whole reading thingy.
Oh,
took
I missed
quests on books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book quiz.
Yeah, the book quizzes you got graded on.
One of my elementary schools, they had that on the laptops.
Yeah, we had
So
we had desktops for us though.
We also had desktops, but we also had laptop carts.
Yeah.
But they had like every book in the library, and if you read a book in the library, you can go and take tests and you get graded. And it was so much fun. I loved it.
Yeah, and if you were in a certain level, you got to go to McDonald's for lunch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's cool.
It was great.
We didn't have any of that fancy stuff. We just had the ice cream truck across the street.
Yeah, no, it did eventually getting stopped, unfortunately, but yeah, no. If you were in that level area, you were like, yeah, next lunch, you're gonna go leave school to go get McDonald's, and then come back. So yeah,
elementary school was cool,
right?
It's a lot of fun stuff. That's the one thing that I'm sad about. I don't remember a lot of my elementary school because I just moved around so much.
Not sure if any of my time in elementary. No, not sure if any of my time in elementary school would be against TOS or not.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What the hell did you do?
I got into fights, lots and lots of fights.
Oh my god!
Damn.
I was the one the bullies were afraid of.
Right, I remember you saying that. No, what do I remember from the elementary schools? I remember a lot of that private Catholic school. That was fun.
And
there was the school that had the puddle of blood.
Oh, joy!
That's all I remember from that school. Yeah, there was just a random puddle of blood in the middle of one of the outdoor walkways.
Nice.
Everyone walked around it. No one acknowledged it, and it was still kind of wet. So it was like, all right. Going.
Someone got murdered there. Then they just they just covered that right up. Apparently, all right.
I mean, there's no one there, so I guess they're fine. Maybe.
Normally I'm not sure that's guaranteed. They could have walked off and died.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember the cafeteria of that school looking dumb.
Yeah.
It was very long for like height. It wasn't very wide. It was very tall.
Yeah.
I just remember it looking weird. That was also where I tried strawberry milk for the first time. It was not good.
Interesting.
Oh, it is not. You poor soul having to try that stuff.
I like strawberry milk. What the fuck?
You?
Yeah, I like strawberry milk, motherfucker. I like strawberries.
That explains so much.
Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, I should try it again because now I randomly like strawberries when I didn't used to.
Actually, what you really need to try is that
I miss being able to eat strawberries.
School carton milk.
Wait,
okay?
Did you not?
Nope.
Are you allergic?
Yep.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, that does.
But anyway, about the milk carton.
Yeah. So you get that school chocolate carton milk, right?
Right.
And then, did you guys ever get the like the bread roll?
And
What?
what fancy ass school did you go to?
It's not fancy at all.
I mean, we've seen pictures of his high school.
That was
your-
my high school.
Your terraform
Okay.
Mars looking high school.
That was high school. It was not my elementary. All right.
Okay, what fancy elementary school did you go to?
Anyway, elementary they gave you'd have a little bread roll. But if you
Bro,
took
we got-
if you took a sip of the chocolate milk, or no, you took a bite of the bread roll, and then you sipped the chocolate milk, it tasted like chocolate donuts.
I don't ever remember getting a bread roll with any
Well,
of my school lunches.
That's
We got
not
an
my
orange.
fault. What the
In
fuck?
my elementary school, we brought our own lunches.
Like that was one of the options. You could bring your own lunch. That's what a lot of the elementary schools did.
Yeah, you
That
can
was
bring
our
your own
only
bread.
option.
Oh,
Or go home. Or go home for lunch.
What?
Yeah,
doesn't
you could
happen
either-
here. That's
Yeah, you could walk home for lunch if you lived close enough.
okay. Okay. That makes more sense. But no, like that was one of the constants. Like we usually got an orange, or at least orange slices.
Interesting. Yeah,
But to
no.
be fair, it is Florida where they grow oranges, so
Maybe that's why. They're like, fuck your bread, here's an orange.
I mean, we also got apples, but the apples were always really bad.
Well, I mean, you
They
live
were-
in the state of oranges, so yeah.
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 They can't
Except
let
the state of
apples take over the
apples.
Yeah, they can't let the apples take over the business there, all right?
No, not at all.
They gotta sabotage the apples. Make sure you're like, oh, fuck apples, oranges.
Okay, here's a question
Okay.
about school lunches. Your juice, did it come in a pouch or a carton?
I
Both.
never got the juice, so I can't tell you. I always got the chocolate milk because of the
Okay.
bread roll thing.
No, wait. Because you only got one drink.
Yeah. You got your carton, got your bread roll, and you got your main meal. Whatever the fuck it was.
No, I mean like you weren't allowed to get two drinks, like a milk and a juice.
I mean, I never did.
Oh well,
I'm not sure, like, if you could go back up, but I just never did. I didn't need it.
right. And Davey, you said both.
Mm-hmm.
We only ever had the pouch.
Both were an option. I think it depended on the name brand and flavors.
I think so. Yeah. So here's the real question: how did you drink from it?
You pop the corner of the carton as you normally would.
Were we talking about the pouches or the
The pouches,
cartons?
yeah, the pouch.
No,
The pouch with a straw.
Okay. But okay, how do you put the straw in?
By poking a hole in the side of it, where the straw hole was.
waiting to find out where I was going with this.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see where Moto goes with this too.
Wait, hold on, Mo. You're saying that's weird. Have you never had a Capri Sun, for God's sakes?
Wait, are you talking about a Capri Sun?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's not what I'm talking about at all.
The fuck kind of pouch are you drinking juice out of?
Yeah.
I'm
Sounds a
looking
little
it up right now.
sus.
Fucking cow pouches. Or, I don't know, fucking.
That's almost as weird as us Canadians having milk in bags.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because we had our juice in a bag.
That's fucking weird. Are you sure that wasn't supposed to be frozen?
Nope, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's weird. That's wrong.
You should put it up on the TV.
Its name is wrong, Mr. D.
No,
Yeah.
Mr. J.
Oh, Mr. J. Okay.
Well, you had to give me it on this fucking sideways goddamn viewpoint, you son of a bitch.
I can get you one of those. Hold up.
What in the fuck? I've never seen this before.
Yeah, give me a proper
How's that?
viewpoint of this. That's, I mean, I just wanted to rotate the
Better.
original picture, but that's better, I guess.
Okay, okay, fine.
No, don't worry, I'm already saving
Fine,
it.
fine.
No.
It's right here.
Too fucking bad. I'm already saved it.
Pure spills. I feel like there'd be more spills with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh no,
honestly.
there were never spills.
Well, I don't believe that.
Because there was like 2 ways that people drank it, or kind of 3. There were some people that would poke a hole in, that would stab it right in the middle with the straw.
That's weird.
And then there are people that rip a corner out with their teeth and suck it dry.
It's also weird.
That's what I
mean,
did.
that sounds like something I would have done, but I've never seen that.
Yeah, Mr. J.
Yeah, that's weird. It's also that fucking mascot is creepy as fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
that's like nightmare fuel to a child.
Yeah, he's not okay.
That should never have been the mascot. I'm sorry. This thing, this abomination that smiles at you so fucking with, nah. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, they had grape, apple, and orange juice.
Yeah, well,
I'm assuming this is apple juice. At least I
Yeah.
hope it was apple juice.
no, it's orange juice. Clearly, it's in the place of
It
orange
was
juice.
actually kind of good.
Well, I don't like it.
Actually, can I buy these? Hold on.
Oh my god.
If I can get them off Amazon or something.
All right, just because I was randomly thinking of it, because we're talking about like elementary shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys have PE in elementary?
Yes.
That,
Like,
what?
PE was just
Physical exercise.
playing outside
Oh,
of
oh,
school.
PE. Yes.
Okay, so here's the random question.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna get blasted for this bullshit because I get blasted for bullshit just for fucking having bread. Fucking bread is too high class apparently here.
Honestly, though,
Did your PA ever do some weird shit with the fucking like giant what is it? Parachute bullshit?
Yes.
Okay, so all right, there we go. My school wasn't weird.
oh, where like you had to, the entire class had like a corner of a big sheet.
Well, mine was like a legit
Yeah, it's more of
parachute
a-
looking thing,
yeah, it
but
was
yeah,
Parachute type thing.
It was
I
like
think
a
it was-
big circular sheet.
wasn't it
Yeah.
probably more? It was probably less parachute. I think it was probably more of a air balloon, wasn't it?
I wouldn't say air balloon because
No. Yeah, no.
I would lean more towards parachute / giant sheet, essentially, like a multicolored sheet. At least for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more
Yeah.
parachute, but I don't feel like it was like a legit parachute, obviously, for reasoning it being too fucking large.
No.
Yeah, I did that too.
It's the material though, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk like we stood in a fucking big ass circle, threw up in the air, and then you like fucking sat down or some shit.
Sat
Yes.
down on it, or sat under it, or threw balls into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure my school wasn't the only one that fucking did that.
No, you're safe for now.
Fucking, I didn't know. I just mentioned I had bread, and suddenly I was blasted for having a high class fucking school. Apparently, fucking, you had bread? Oh my god!
A highfalutin school you going to?
Can't believe it. No, fucking school wasn't high class at all.
You
See,
have
if-
bread.
get the fuck out of here. See, if I had been like, yeah, we had a dress code, I think it'd be more understandable. But no, there was no fucking dress code either.
Damn. Wait, really? In elementary
What?
school?
What?
All my elementary schools had a dress code.
See, there we go. You're talking about dress
There's the
codes here.
Yeah, there's the highfalutin school. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dress code? Huh.
Well, there you go. Fucking more over here with a fucking dress code.
The dress code stopped when I got into high school. So even my middle school was a dress code.
Huh.
Did you? Yeah. So there we go. The high fancy schools over there.
Yeah, we stopped at the fancy stores like Target because they had the better deals on khakis.
God, fuck no! I would never want to wear khakis. Khakis?
Yeah,
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
our dress code were khakis and a polo.
Get the fuck out of here! Never wearing that shit.
Let's see, my middle school it was either
Okay, say I never wore
tan
the
or navy khaki or a blue, green, or black polo. I think it was black. And
Man.
that was it. That's all you were allowed.
If there had to be a black polo here, it would be dead. Every kid would be dead on the ground.
No kidding.
There'd be no survivors. We had fucking
it was
school days where it's too hot to go outside, and they canceled school for it.
No, what was? Oh my god, it wasn't black. It was another color that I don't remember. But I only wore blue and green, and that's it.
Moda, the early start of Walmart. No, the blue polo with khaki pants.
I actually don't mind khakis, so I'm down. Except I don't want to work there.
Yeah, well, they changed their dress code anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Mine they didn't.
Oh well, sucks for you guys.
I don't
Fuck
go to
Canada.
Walmart.
Yeah, no, Walmart loosened their dress code rules in terms of you don't need fucking khakis anymore.
Interesting.
And a polo
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, I think they still wear polo shirts. I'm not sure about the pants because I'm not staring at their legs.
Yeah. Now, there is still obviously like you can't have fucking printed images on your shirt, but you could have like
it's forbid.
you can have a short sleeve shirt of whatever the fuck you wanted color. And then
Oh, thinking about it, they might actually be wearing different types of shirts, but they have vests now.
yeah, we always had the vest for me at least. But yeah. That's like the only thing that's obviously mandated is the vest. And the vest, oh boy, the vest. They've gone through some changes and they fucking are ugly as sin.
The vests
They don't
have
look
always been
comfortable.
ugly. Yeah, they don't look comfy at all.
Oh, they're not. But at least before they were like just plain fucking blue. Eventually they got to the point where they're like, let's make it colorful. And
There's
gray.
yellow and the red.
Well, the yellow is normally depending on position.
Isn't it supervisors?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen yellow, blue, and red are the three that I can think of off the top of my head.
Don't think I've had
I've
a
seen
red one.
green in the neighborhood markets.
Yeah, green is normally for those kind of ones as well.
I actually kind of
depends on
prefer
the
the
store.
neighborhood markets.
Yeah, green is for them. Otherwise, it's normally the blue and yellow. Or actually, I say blue and yellow. The blue has been changed into a weird gray.
Oh, ours is still blue.
Oh yeah, ours was turned into a gray with colored lining.
Huh.
Yeah, it was ugly as sin. And I always ordered my vest to be like 2 sizes bigger because that meant I had bigger pockets on me.
Oh.
And
They're all like that.
and I would literally have so much shit in my pockets because I deal with tools and such. So I had like screwdrivers hiding in there and other just random like I had nuts and bolts in one pocket. I had some washers in the other pocket. Just a bunch of random shit. My vest was fucking heavy. And it's not because like that's what they like required. No, that's just because of me. I was a fucking person that walked around with everything on me. Heavy as fuck. It was like
never know
actually
what you
hurt my
need.
shoulders.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, no.
No, it was not good. But I
Yes,
just I
is.
wanted everything because I didn't use a locker. And even though we had lockers, it was only if you really needed them.
Right.
And obviously, I didn't have any need for them, so I had to keep everything on me. Otherwise, everything would get stolen. Leave your box cutter around, they'll steal your fucking box cutter.
Of course.
Especially because that went through a whole change too. You got these really nice clicky button ones when I first started there. Eventually, they changed to these plastic handle ones. That is like a single use, like it feels like it's a fucking single use goddamn piece of shit that can't cut anything.
Oh.
So I kept mine because it's still technically school, not school, work approved, so you can still use it. But if someone stole it, I'd be fucked. I'd have to go use a shit one because you couldn't replace it. And I had to buy my own replacement blades at that point because obviously they didn't keep those anymore.
Yeah, I remember when I worked at Costco. Yeah, they had these really shitty blades that they expected us to cut open pallets and stuff with. And I said, nah, fuck that. Went out and bought my own utility knife, and boy, did I get in shit for that. Because it's like, oh, it's not a safety blade. It's like this is not a safety blade. You should not be using this. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. Don't worry. Because the safety blades would constantly either break or they'd be dull as hell.
Well,
yeah, that's even more bad.
The dumb thing about our blade is that its design was like a hook, right?
Right.
So you would have to slide the cardboard through this little hole to the blade. Becomes a problem if the cardboard is bigger than the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, I mean, it's a good idea in theory. In practice, not so much.
Yeah, if every cardboard was the same width and depth and everything, you're fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And if the blade just didn't suck ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was I refused to lend my blade out as well, like because I had two. It was a kept one. One of them a fucking manager has to borrow it. I never fucking got it back. I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck who asked for it now. You're not getting this fucking blade.
No kidding. A little annoying when somebody borrows something and never returns it.
Yep.
Oh my god, yes. There's someone I worked at does that all the damn time.
Yeah, I think it was I think at one point if they wanted to use it, they had to stay within arm's reach of me because I wouldn't remove the latch off of me, so they would still have that little rubber band thingy on it attached to my waist, so they couldn't walk off with it.
Nice.
Smart. That's great.
Yep.
That was kind of like when I worked at the production bakery in the blast freezer, or like in the freezer. I mean, we always had our favorite what's it called, like the tape gun. We always had our favorite tape gun, so we would hide it in places so that no one else will get our favorite. And the box cutters were all okay. They worked. They were actually pretty decent. I have nothing to complain about them. So that was probably the least of our concerned. It was always a tape gun because there was that one tape gun that didn't work and no one wanted to use it.
That's when you chuck it outside.
Sometimes we had to use it though.
I still remember the fact that when I started working there, they used to have the scanners in the wall, right?
Right.
And then when they took them down, they then also decided it was a good idea to lock up all the hand scanners So no one could
Why?
scan anything. Yeah, so in order to get it, at first they let certain people have access, like for their department, you can open up your scanner. And you can open up like Garden Center had their scanner, you can go open it up. Problem became when other department managers started just taking other fucking departments' fucking scanners. So they decided, all right, we're gonna lock this down even further now. Because they would send their associates to go grab those things because that way the department manager would check out their departments, and then their associate from their department would go check out someone else's fucking scanner. So they're like, all right, only department managers can check them out now. So that way, only one could be out for each department. Which becomes a problem when, you know, your department manager is never there at the same time you are.
And you need the scanner.
Ooh.
And they also won't just give you the scanners anymore. Even if you need them. They're like, oh, well, figure it out. I'm like, all right, then cool. This customer that wants a price on something I can't eat, I'll just send them over to the cashier at the front of the fucking store. You guys deal with them bitching.
So you guys took down your wall scanners then. That's
Yep.
interesting.
All
Because
of them were gone.
I know they did for a while at ours, but they've all started returning.
Yeah, no, they at least the management there felt that they were not worth the price getting them put back up.
I have a feeling that shouldn't be management's choice. I would think that would be the owner's choice, whether they go up or not.
Well, store management said no. They didn't want them up.
I don't remember if they went away.
This is the same store management that decided it was a good idea to have half of the store remodeled.
Oh.
Or
Just
actually the
randomly?
store partially remodeled, that is. So, you know, the part of the store that needed the remodel didn't get it. But the side of the store that had already been remodeled a couple months earlier, that needed it. Meanwhile, there's one shelf that's so put together shitly that we've had to screw holes into it to hold things together and jury rig everything. That I'll be honest, I'm surprised it never fell apart and injured a customer and had us get sued.
Yet.
Yeah, literally, there was one point that a shelf was only held in because we took a mallet to it, bashed it so hard into place that it wouldn't come out.
Oh.
Wow.
It also wasn't fully in its hooks. It was just held there by fucking pure pressure.
Oh God.
Yep.
That makes me less trusting of anything at Walmart now.
Yep. At least our store. Our store is actually janky as shit. And it is, it gets stuff stolen from them constantly because they're in a shit place.
So that means I should go visit the Walmart by you then, Shay. If I want to just have a nice what do they call it? 5-finger discount.
Oh my god. I'm sure you
Damien.
might get caught. Oh, hopefully, maybe. I don't
Damien.
know about that. Never mind.
Hopefully.
I have an idea.
Excuse me. What?
Well, I'd hope they wouldn't suck that bad.
The live podcast. You
Oh,
fly
right.
here, we do a road trip and kidnap Shade, go to the Walmart, and then set up the podcast in the Walmart.
Fuck no. I don't want to be seen by those fucking people ever again, besides the times I have to go in there for shopping, and that's it.
Live podcast on location at Walmart where Shade used to work.
No fucking
Yeah.
thank you.
And you
Here
can
we
see how
are.
much more successful you are.
And right
sorry.
behind us
You
is
actually
a janky shelf.
and you can actually show them, hey guys, I have friends.
Listen, they all have friends too, but they're the type of friends you don't want to be with.
Of course.
In what way?
Well, let's just say that their political opinions are shit, but that's also because I'm in Arizona.
No comment.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say that the enjoyment of being at work was very not fun
During certain seasons, I assume.
during every season. Because it was a bunch of people that were very, very pro things that just talked out their ass.
Kind of like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love how we're skipping over this, even though, we're not on your channel no more.
Well,
We don't have to avoid this conversation.
We don't have to, but I just listen. I'd rather have more fun conversations than the fucking political opinions of past work people.
Coward.
You know,
Listen, all right, you remember coward? They were all fucking pro-Trump of the highest order.
There we go.
Anyway, moving on to better conversations though, because like I said, it was just fucking shit. There was so many times where they would just sit there and they're like, "Oh, this whole country is gonna be better when with Trump ruling it." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here! Just get the fuck out."
Believe me, I work with people like that too. For some damn reason, is pro-Trump.
Yep.
And I just sit there and go, whenever I don't mind having political conversation if the person I'm talking to has a brain. But most of them, I swear, don't. Because every time this one guy opens his mouth, and my first thought is, oh boy, here we go.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't. All I could do is kind of sit there, smile, and be like, "Yeah, sure, totally, totally," because otherwise, it'd be really fucking annoying to have to work there constantly dealing with them. Jesus fucking Christ, all of them were it. It wasn't like I was like a small portion of them. I could just go talk to these other people. No, almost every single one of them.
Of course.
I think the only person that I knew that wasn't that was like basically my old mentor, the other bike assembler. That was it. Otherwise, I didn't really give a shit. Most people that I dealt with, they were all like that. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm done. I quit. Fuck you guys.
It's like, fuck this shit. Could grab my stuff and leave. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yep. I'm just gonna come in, do my job, and get the fuck out of here. Thank you. And then, when I found out new hires were getting paid more than me, even though I did more shit than them, yeah, no, that was my final straw.
oh
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
And it wasn't like a small amount. They were paying like a whole fucking dollar amount more than me.
yeah.
And I'm like, I handle at least 4 of your guys' fucking department for you. Fuck you guys. And I'm dealing with fucking doing carts as well and dying in the heat. Because you guys can't seem to keep cart pushers on hand ever. Like weekend days, never. There was no cart pushers for the weekend, which is the time where you would think you'd have fucking people in.
Yeah, that makes that's weird.
Yep. And it's because they didn't pay them enough and they didn't treat them well enough, and so most of them would just keep quitting. Because it's fucking Arizona in the heat. And everybody fucking hates that.
Yeah, I can't say I'd blame them at that point.
Yeah, I don't either.
You're outside all the time. It's bullshit.
Yeah, no. Walmart just does not sound fun at all.
No, it's not.
Walmart.
It was shit.
Also, I don't know how, but I somehow found myself on the Walmart website.
Okay. All right then.
All right.
That's a way to go.
Turns out I can buy a associate polo for $8 and have it shipped to my house.
They're not comfortable. Don't do it.
I'm kind of curious.
Now it depends. Depends actually. Hold on. Is it because there was a newer one that was smooth. It
Is it?
depends if they kept it.
It's I'll just send it to you.
Excuse me. Fuck.
Bless you.
that.
Tried to mute, but I couldn't fucking reach it. That does not look like the comfortable one.
Oh, ooh, even
That-
better.
Does not look comfortable at all.
No, that one looks like it is an uncomfortable one. Yeah.
It looks like it kind of reminds me of the ones we wore in middle school. They're almost kind of stiff.
What is this made out of, actually? Let's see.
%95 polyester, 5% spandex.
Oh, okay. Well, no, actually, I think those ones actually feel nice. It was the fucking like cotton ones or whatever the fuck they were that were
Really?
bullshit. I don't know. They were just like the really thick ones, and I'm like, fuckers, do you know where we are? We don't need to wear thick fucking polos here. But no, those were actually thinner, and they were actually kind of they at least had the ability to let a fucking breeze go through when the little bit that you would get.
Right.
But yeah.
Sometimes I kind of think it would be fun to have a T-shirt from a place and just have a small collection of like worker T-shirts.
I mean, I still have my vest. I fucking walked out early, so I just walked out with my vest.
Ooh,
Yeah, like I think
right.
it was the
Relax.
final night, and the fucking I hated the managers on that was there, and they were just kind of being fucking absolute assholes. And it's like, you know what? Today's my last day. I could have just fucking called out. I'm done. So I left an hour early.
Nice.
I was like, fucking be glad I actually just showed up to deal with this shit for you people.
Bet they were happy.
I think the next time I went in there for like pick up groceries, like, yeah, they were curious about like where you disappeared to. Like, I left. Why were they curious? Fucking clocked out and left. They can fucking die in a hole. In Minecraft.
Or outside of Minecraft.
No, listen, I still want to get the channel banned, god damn it.
Yes, in Minecraft.
Fine. In Minecraft.
There we go. We're good. We're covered.
I don't know, like no, I was just say like because the only Walmart I really went into a lot was the neighborhood Walmart. There weren't a lot of people in that one, but it was all pretty neat. I don't know why I was going with that. I'll be honest. It just popped in my head.
All right, then.
All right. Don't think we knew where you were going with that one either.
Oh.
But yes, after Shade's amazing adventures in Walmart, then what?
Let's see. What else we got?
Oh, we kind of got off topic of the indie games and into,
Yeah,
as
kinda
we
did.
usually do, into a tangent about working and school and crap.
See, you were worried that, we were start running out of ideas. No, we just gotta start talking. And then just fucking just go.
Yeah, that's true. That seems to work best for us is just go off on our usual tangents.
Yeah.
Our worry was, oh no, But how about games today? Running out of ideas.
Wrong.
And then we started talking about school. And how bread is apparently a high commodity, apparently.
It is.
It is. It really is.
Even
Ah,
Damien's agree with me.
Falutin Kalam. I can speak, honest.
Truly.
Can you?
Nah, I've hung around you guys too much. I'm starting to, not be able to speak properly.
All right, I figured.
Right.
I figured.
All right. So, Damien, now it's our turn to rant about the food service industry. Now that we're done ranting about retail.
Oh, trust me. You, we only have like 25 minutes till like our 2-hour mark about it. You don't want me ranting about the food industry right now.
Right.
Is that a whole podcast?
That could probably be at least 3 whole podcasts.
All right, and then we got our next 3 podcasts. Yeah, let's go.
I don't have as much experience, but I do have a lot of annoying nonsense that happened throughout.
Yeah, it's a lot of nonsense.
All the nonsense.
It's just mainly the other people that are the nonsense. Well, it's usually always the other people, but they're always ever the other people.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's always the other people.
No, yeah, it's always the other people.
Customers.
Customers who think they know how to do your job, even though they don't.
But
I can do this better. It's like, oh, you're okay. Come to show me how it's done.
But somehow it felt like in food service, it was more often your own people that screwed you over.
Yeah, tell me
one
about
way
it.
or another.
I'm really glad that we finally fired this one broad. Ugh.
Oh,
That was such a glorious day.
I'm gonna be honest. Never felt like didn't have a feeling like that until it happened in one of my food service jobs where we just fired this fucking asshole, and it was the greatest feeling ever. I've yet to feel that again.
Oh, I didn't realize what had happened when they finally fired her because I was on my way out the door for the day. So I didn't find out till the next day. And I found out before my boss came in, and I was just like, had this shit-eating grin the whole fucking day. But when my boss came up to me, he's like, "Hey, Damien, how's it going? How you doing today?" And I looked at it and turned on and said, "I'm fan-fucking-tastic, actually. This pain in my side that's been there for about 5 years just suddenly disappeared last night." It's like, I don't know what happened to it, but it just suddenly vanished. The look I got from he knew exactly what I was talking about. And the look I got from him, he was just like, yeah, smart ass. Because I had been trying for 5 years to get this person gone. And all it took was for her to go off on a racist tangent.
Oh,
And I had nothing to do with it. Yup.
well,
I'm not gonna talk about it on air.
yeah,
So.
that's
Yeah,
for the best.
Yeah, that's about as far as we need to know for now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it sucked for a couple of weeks because we were shorthanded as hell in my department. But now we have somebody back, and now I don't have to have the threat of working 6 days a week.
Nice.
That's nice.
Unless this new guy quits.
Is it looking like that?
I don't know. I don't work with the new guy, so.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, I have absolutely nothing to do with this new guy's training. Nothing whatsoever. So, He is straight nights, and I am pretty much straight mornings.
Gotcha.
And I was just like, so long as I have these 2 specific days off, I don't give 2 shits.
Hey, we're talking about jobs. I'm actually gonna start picking up some extra hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Then that way it just all goes into a moving out fund.
Nice.
And plus, I
Yeah.
hear that after we leave is when the real fun begins. So who knows what will happen?
You actually have to start being like an adult and paying your bills.
True. I'm excited.
It's always exciting being out on your own for the first time.
Yeah.
Until you run into that crisis that you can't afford, but you know.
Yeah.
I'll let you experience that one on your own. That one's different for everybody.
You just have to wait and see.
Exactly.
I think it was saying that the first 2 months are the hardest.
I think
that's what someone told me.
I think that varies from person to person. It's, you know, just trying to get used to your new roommates, actually remembering to pay your bills.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm gonna be moving out by myself.
Oh, I can't say I know what that one's actually like. I've never actually lived by myself, so although I'd love to.
It sounds very peaceful.
It does. Not having to answer to anybody.
I would like to. But the cost is too fucking much here.
Oh,
Is it really high?
Yeah.
how high is too high, Shade? See if you can meet or beat you.
What is a 1-bedroom apartment?
Listen, I'm not gonna search right now.
Yes, search right now.
No.
You know what? I'll
fuck
search
no.
for you. How about that?
No, because you have to find the location.
Well, that's easy for me.
True. DM
Also,
you could just look it up.
the other issue is I have to think about things like internet has to be really damn good because I work at a at-home job,
True.
which, you know, that means I have to make sure whenever I'm looking at places, it has to be a good place for internet. Because otherwise, I can't do my job and I can't make money without that job.
Sure you could.
No. Yeah, so my main issue is just the fact that it has to meet specific requirements as well. Thankfully, I'm also no longer restricted though by completely by location. It used to also have to be within an hour drive from the main building.
Wait,
but you know,
it's still. Oh yeah, you said that last time.
yeah. But now that you know, the only building left is in Ohio. Don't gotta worry about that. There's just a wall around my state, so I just can't leave the state.
Oh, nice.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, your prices are comparable to mine for 1-bedrooms.
Yeah.
Actually, I think mine would be a little more if you do the conversion, but
Well,
yeah,
that's for everything in Canada.
but
All right.
yeah. But but definitely comparable because I'm looking at for 1-bedrooms where you around your area between 1,100 and 2,000.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about average on average for me around here too.
Yep.
And the cheapest apartment's actually right behind where I currently live for like 600. I know somebody who I work with somebody who lives in that building, and I'm like, mm,
I wouldn't want to go there.
yeah. There's also that, but the stories I
Ooh.
hear,
Not good.
because I live on the not good, but I mean, because I already live on the edge of the ghetto. The apartment is more closer to the ghetto.
Mm,
And the yeah, the stories I hear about things that go on at night, and then the infestations in some of the rooms.
Yep.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no,
that's a no.
no. Because like I know one of my old friends, the apartment he and his family currently live in, like wife, children, sorry. I don't know if they still live there because I haven't spoken to them since like late 2019. Last time I spoke to them, their rent had just gone up to $1,800.
Right.
And it's a 2-bedroom apartment. And he was already complaining about that. At that point, it's cheaper to just pay a mortgage.
Yeah.
Which another friend of mine just did because he just bought a house, actually. $330,000.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice place. Fancy side of the city. Lucky bastard. Anyway. So, Moda,
Yo.
how better apartments in where do you live?
In Missouri?
Yeah. Missouri.
Well,
That's where it is.
the apartment I was looking at, let me just the one that I was looking at is 870 USD. So that would be
A lot more in Canada.
yeah, 870
Hey.
is 1,189.
That's actually not a bad apartment. Like I could afford that easily if I really wanted to. But why pay rent when I don't have
same
to?
here. True. Like same here.
Yeah.
And
Kind
it's
of
also really close to a lot of facilities.
That's good.
That's always good.
And it's actually closer to work. It's like
Nice.
5 minutes closer.
Hey, closer to work's always a good thing.
Yeah, less drive time.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm about well, depending on traffic, I'm about a 5-10 minute drive from my work.
Yeah.
I'm about a 0-minute
that's
drive
what-
to work.
It's a
You don't
literally
go anywhere.
it's a literally flopping out of bed and crawling into your chair.
Probably doesn't even need to go into the chair. Probably could just slide the laptop over.
No, it's hooked up to the fucking wall behind me on a desk next with
Oh.
with 2 monitors and a keyboard.
Lame.
So my station for work is a 3-monitor setup. Although the laptop sucks ass completely when we had a desktop. When I started with my laptop, I had to Control-Delete and restart Windows Explorer for everything to work properly.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's such fucking trash.
Definitely sounds like it.
But you're not
Yeah, it was
missing
probably
that
the
laptop.
I was gonna say, it was probably the laptop I fucked up. Oh, I got there.
I mean, we technically rent these laptops out.
Oh, wow.
So, like, in a couple, in maybe like a year or so, I'll have to switch it out for a new one.
Yeah, so probably something just as bad.
Oh, it's gonna be the same type. It's just they're like on a lease or some shit. I don't know.
So, like I said, just as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be the same fucking type of laptop and everything. Let's see. I don't know. I know it's an HP. Sure. Let's see. Intel Core B Pro i5. That's all I can tell from it right now. I'm not gonna fucking turn it on. I want to look at my fucking computer screen.
Don't want to look at your work computer on the weekend.
Well, because if I turn it on, if I wanted to like go into its stats, I also then gotta enter my password to unlock the computer screen. And a whole other shit.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
If it was just to move the mouse and then go to properties, that'd be a different story, but no.
Sounds like a lot of effort.
And it's real great when you go on break, you come back, your screen's off, you gotta re-enter your fucking password again.
Oh, fun.
Or if you're on a long hold time, you forget to move your mouse, and you go, your fucking screen turns off. You're like,
no.
well, fuck, and then you gotta turn, you gotta touch the screen, enter your password while you're sitting there listening to the whole music, hoping for God they don't answer the call right then. It's fucking annoying.
Can't you just go into the settings and make
Nope.
it so that it never goes to
Locked
sleep?
by administration.
Oh.
What?
Privacy situation considering we have what is it? Patient confidential information on our PC, so we can't just leave it up.
Even though you're working from home.
Doesn't matter. And well, technically, you can't really have family members look at your shit, that kind of stuff. So you're looking at patient private information, PHI or whatever.
Yeah, fair.
Fair, I suppose.
We got names, date of birth, addresses, their fucking insurance cards. So, can't go have a chance to leave that up on the screen. Someone in your family walk by and be like, "Oh, interesting. Just write this stuff down." Granted, that won't happen here, but so they got to protect their ass. All rules.
Yeah, I guess if they gotta protect their arse. I don't know why I said arse instead of ass. Habit, I think.
The Canadian came out.
Nah, that's more British than Canadian.
Oh, is it? I don't fucking know.
It is.
And there ain't no British in this family. Not anymore. Not since they got a divorce.
For some reason, I had no idea how that was going to end. Just not anymore, like, oh god.
Yeah, we killed them off, slayed them down, chopped them to pieces.
No,
There's no more Canadian
uh,
arcade, not since the incident.
Yeah,
no,
we only accept
no.
full-blooded Canadian in here.
My one of my cousins was married to a Brit, and they got a divorce when it turned out because he was a military man. He was actually an asshole. And he unfortunately had some relapse problems that ended up not being good. So they ended up getting a divorce, and he went back to over there somewheres, wherever he was from.
Over there, across the pond.
Across the pond.
The tiny pond we have between us and there.
Yes, the very tiny, itty bitty little pond I could just jump over.
Yeah, that thing called an ocean. It's
Yeah.
It's a tiny pond.
Just a tiny pond.
Yeah, every once in a while I just take a little swim over there, see how it is.
You mean you don't?
Uh-huh. Well, I just said I did.
Fair enough.
Everybody takes a swim. Just like how, if you go the opposite direction, you swim the tiny pond the other way, you can go to Japan easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's just a tiny little pond, too.
Yeah. Imagine if that was the case.
that were the case, I'd be visiting Japan all the time.
Right?
Right. Be easy to go anywhere.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's one place I would really want to visit.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Same.
had my chance once.
Oof.
But COVID happened and then that chance went away.
Yeah, COVID does do a little bit of damage there.
Yeah.
Yes,
really
we
did.
were
Screw everything up.
supposed to go to a wedding. But yeah, then COVID happened and now they live here. They moved here to Canada actually earlier this year. So well, there went that chance.
Damn. Well, rip.
Rip indeed.
Maybe one day.
Yep. One day.
One day.
Fucking
Not today.
All right,
Japan
road
is
trip to Japan.
Road trip? With what road? What road?
All the road.
I want to know what
all
road
of
you're
them.
gonna fucking take to get to Japan right now.
The ocean road.
Because
Look.
man, if I could actually just drive there, I would plan a trip to get to Japan.
Oh, same here, actually.
We
I could
just,
just drive.
look, shit. I'll tell you exactly the roads we need to take.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, please enlighten me.
All right. All we got to do is
Uh-huh.
go across Pacific Boulevard,
Oh my
All the
fucking
way?
god.
and then we make it.
Ah, it's that easy, huh?
Yeah, that easy. It's just a big highway.
Uh-huh. Oh, well,
Yes.
you said boulevard. I don't think boulevard's a highway.
Look, I'm not in charge of naming these.
And next thing you'll be like, it's the boulevard street.
Yep, pretty much.
And it was around this time that the internet decided to crash. And therefore, huzzah. Shit. Okay. Everyone's back.
Oh, we're back.
I think it's back.
All right, we're back. Well, guess what? That was a nice little interruption we had. I think it's a great point here to call it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
before anything else happens, thank you everybody for being here. It's been good. This has been the Insomniac Views Podcast, episode 5. And you guys want to say?
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for the fun times, everybody. I don't know.
So I think the moral of the story: do not work in retail or food service.
Yes.
Don't work.
Just work in sales.
No, don't work at all.
Win the
Just leave.
lottery.
Everybody quit your jobs right now.
Just
Yes.
go and play poker constantly. Make that your job.
Okay, don't do poker, okay? Let's no gamble your money. Just hold all your
some
money.
people- Some people just
So-
do straight up make
so you mean
careers out of poker.
So you mean I shouldn't have been just sitting here gambling on my phone the whole time?
No, everybody hold your money until eventually we get back to the bartering system and we can trade seashells.
I want to trade chickens.
Well, now I'll
I wanna
trade you.
grow-
You can
I wanna
trade
raise-
chickens too.
Oh,
It's a bartering system.
Yeah, but in a bartering system, I would be the person that raises chickens to trade.
There you go.
I would be the chicken person. Hell yeah.
All right then.
Most
Also,
of the
Anyway,
chickens are
chicken
just
person.
adorable. Do what?
the chicken. What are the chicken person?
True.
yep. All
Anyway, speaking
right.
of chicken, we should end.
Yep. Peace out, everybody. Adios.
Have a good night,
Adios,
everyone.
all.